everyone, welcome into GoLimestoneSaints.com. Our series of fall sports previews continuing, and well, the man that you see sitting with me right now is very familiar to the Limestone Nation. That's the head coach of the Saints football program, and Bobby James. And Coach, good to see you.
Great to be here today, Fabian. Thank you so much. We're excited. We're excited. Almost time, and I just appreciate you guys taking your time out of your busy schedules to get us out there.
Time absolutely flies. I remember when you were named the head coach, and we were all
Right.
anticipating that first recruiting class, and we were all getting excited for that first spring game. That seemed to be at the day so far away. Then we had the anticipation for the first game in program history, which was a year ago, and all of a sudden, here we are. We're embarking on year two.
Right. The second year is really exciting for us because the young men have already been through a season. It's the first time in which we're going to have a returning group coming back, and we brought in a really, really good recruiting class this year. They're going to challenge those young men and push them all over the place at every position on the field. And we want competitors, and that's what we're looking for, having a competitive season this year and doing the best we can to put a great product out there on the field.
Coach, how does this fall camp, this August practice, differ from the practice you had a year ago as you got ready for the first game in program history? What's the difference between now and then?
Well, we have guys that have college football experience. That's the biggest one. But the preparation wise, it's just coming in and joking aside. The guys now know what to expect. Like, they didn't know what to expect. They didn't have guys that have already played here before to say, hey, on Friday night, this is what we do. On Saturday at the game, this is how it works. So they got some great experience last year, and this year we're able to, really build on the foundation that we've had set. And also, we had a tremendous offseason. That's one thing. Our young men have tremendous character, and that's the foundation of our program, is building men of character. And they have matured very quickly, and we hope that once we get out on the playing field, it will continue there.
Coach, as far as the offense goes, some changes on the coaching staff.
Sure.
Defensively, it looks like everything's intact. But let's talk about over on the offensive side of the football, where you had to move a few coaches around.
Right. On the offensive side of the ball, it's always slightly slower. And, when you're looking at timing and everything, guys never working together. You hear all the SEC coaches, the ACC coaches, boy, we might have to play a sophomore. And you never hear that at quarterback. Oh, boy, we're going to play a sophomore. Things are rough. Because it's just the speed of the game. For those young men that came in. And, last year we had a large amount of turnovers, at the quarterback position. And all those guys are back. And, we feel very good about how they've adjusted to the new offensive coordinator, Joe Stockton, and what our new scheme is. And also, we have a new offensive line coach, a new running back coach, a new wide receiver coach. So there's a lot of new faces over there that's provided a great breath of fresh air to our offense, and we're looking for a lot of exciting things to come out of there.
And Coach was talking about turnovers just a second ago, so that means your defense, young unit to begin with last year, a lot of sudden change of possessions, scurrying along the sidelines, grabbing helmets and getting out there on the field.
That's right. Coach Anthony did a great job. Last year with that sudden change, and the momentum shifts are the biggest things that we're looking at handling better this year. As a coaching staff, we've addressed adversity, how it could be our ally, and how do you do that? We have sports psychologists come in and talk to the guys. Just about that, just the frame of mind and how you're going to attack a potential adverse situation, not only on the football field, but also in life. And we've practiced it, but until you experience it on Saturdays, you never know. But I think last year, going through so many different avenues of adversity will only help us be a stronger team this year.
A few Saturday games under the lights at the reservation this year for the Limestone football program, which I think is a good thing.
Sure.
Speaking of the schedule, this is the first year of the South Carolina Conference Schedule Alliance. And with that, of course, fans are familiar with the likes of a Wingate and a Newberry, who you played last year.
Right.
but that is a very, very stout slate that you'll play in year number 2.
Right, right, and not to say that we sort of knew there was a potential of the South Atlantic Conference scheduling alliance, but that's why we played the team we played last year. We won't duck anybody. We believe that in order to be the best, you got to play the best, and we're really honored and privileged to have the South Atlantic Conference scheduling alliance, but with that alliance becomes a lot of great challenges, and Lenore-Rhine right now being the number one South Atlantic Conference team in the last 4 years, and they've been 26-2 in conference play. Carson Newman is a traditional powerhouse, and then from there, if you look over the past 10 years, Wingate has won the conference championship, Tusculum's won the conference championship, Catawba's won the conference championship, Mars Hill's won the conference championship. So it's a league in which if you're not ready to play and your team is not prepared to the fullest, that there's a big chat for you to drop a game, and we understand that challenge, and our young men are really excited to get into playing South Atlantic Conference football.
Coach, I'm ready to go. Thanks for taking time to join us in what is a very busy time.
Good, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Fabian.
That's the head coach of the Limestone football program, Bobby James. More news and notes on the Saints available online at GoLimestoneSaints.com. I'm Fabian Fuentes for the Saints Sports Network.